What's popping while? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we are doing a other film review. First, before we start, we might notice that this isn't my voice. I have been very busy, and my voice has gone, so for now I will be using this voice, but these words are all mine. It is still all my own thoughts and opinions, just not my voice saying them. I once again apologize for the inconvenience, and with that out of the way, we can jump straight into the review. In the Big 26, we have the Muppets coming back and collating with Sabrina. Holy shit, my childhood is back. I remember watching Muppets on loop back in the day. My favorite was the one where Gonzo would go looking from his own species. I also have all the Lego minifigures from the series back in 2019, so I was excited to watch this. I never watched the show as a kid, but I'd always watch the movies and remixes. My favorite being the Wizard of Oz one, but anyway, back into the show revamp. Let's open the curtain and see what Google has to say in the first act. It has a 8.410 on IMDb and is a kids' comedy series. A fantastic medley of sweet and mischievous, Jim Henson's Muppets, including Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy, produce a weekly variety show with a range of famous guests. Along for the ride are Gonzo, Fozzie the Bear, and Scooter, who is the closest thing to a human puppet this series has. So it opened with a history of the show and some of its biggest guest stars, and dusting off everything so it's ready for the show in a montage before kicking into high gear and getting the show started. We have the first act of Sabrina Carpenter singing Manchild with Chickens, and yes, they make it PG because they take the word fuck out but keep the rest. However, saying she likes it kinky to Kermit when he says the show has a few kinks, so staying true to Sabrina, but also keeping it light on the adult humor. I was shocked that this was allowed, especially on a Disney Plus kids show. Sabrina JS taking over, she had a Christmas special on Netflix, and now a Muppet special on Disney. What's next over on Amazon Prime? It's a very good performance, and the acting is very good, which is something that cannot be said with the rest of her acting throughout the episode, as it was very mid. I know she has done acting in the past, but this was very mid at best. She isn't used to working with puppets, so it would be very strange, but she had a very robotic, monotone voice when communicating with them. This is a soft relaunch of the shoe, so if this episode does well, which it looks like it has as its #1 in the UK for 4 weeks, we will get a full series. I wouldn't be opposed to a full series, but I wouldn't watch it weekly. It would be something I watch every now and again. That's what I'm worried about if people are watching, because Disney have advertised it as a special, so it has more eyes to people actually wanting it to come back. However, this big episode launch could be because they have some big faves attached to this episode, like Sabrina Carpenter. It's very good that they got her to appeal to a new, younger audience. We have a running joke throughout the show of Miss Piggy getting her segment cut, and rivalry with Sabrina, who stole her look, and it's funny and did get a chuckle. She did also steal Kermit from Miss Piggy in one act, and it was interesting to see, and they definitely got the most out of Sabrina with her singing. The whole episode has jokes that drag through the whole show, with Gonz having self-driving shoes and them malfunctioning, so he'll zip across the screen every now and then. I think they changed the voice actor for Kermit. It just didn't sound like I remembered him, but you get used to it as the episodes go on. We have every Muppet making some sort of appearance in the episode, whether it's just in the background or a one-liner, but everyone is here. And it follows a full sketch show and the behind the scenes. It flows well and is very easy to watch. We get an appearance of all the classic characters through the episode with Rizzo, Fozzie, and the Shrimp. Some of my favorite characters, and we had some of my favorite songs as well, with Rizzo singing Blinding Lights with a load of other rats that did get me tapping my foot to the beat. It was very well choreographed, and to say they are all puppets just shows the talent of the puppeteers, because this would be easy. Well, not easy, but easier than doing it with puppets, and give more freedom when making this skit. It's just an underrated, forgotten talent. We had Seth Rogen make an appearance as well, with both him and Sabrina Carpenter saying it's a childhood dream to be in an episode. However, Seth is an amazing director. He is working on Invincible, The Muppets, and The Boys. I do believe he's a very talented mind. They did cut him from the show as a joke in the episode, but if he will be directing the full series, if we get one. Some of the jokes weren't as funny as the show thought and kinda fell flat. It was still a good watch, and I'm pretty sure it used some old material from the original show. It was all squeezed into 37 mins, which was very short for a special. I expected it to be at least an hour long at the bare minimum. However, 30 mins is what they were back in the original show. They didn't rely on memes to carry them, and did mostly stick to new and modern themes. It's not too modern that it's cringe or trying too hard, but it works. It was very good and I did enjoy it, and when it does, animal shows up a whole lot more. I hope for the people that love the Muppets it does come back. Hopefully, we can get a minifigure series, wave 2, or even a full set. This was a good reopening for the Muppets with a decent 7/10 from me. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Other than that, I think that wrapped it up, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay home and stay safe. What's popping wild? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we are doing another film review. First, before we start, we might notice that this isn't my voice. I have been very busy, and my voice has gone, so for now I will be using this voice, but these words are all mine. It is still all my own thoughts and opinions, just not my voice saying them. I once again apologize for the inconvenience,